Hey guys, welcome back to the Wild Wrestling channel. I'm your host, Seth. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys my Saturday night's main event and NXT Battleground predictions. So let's hop right into the video. Play the intro. First up, we're going to kick it off with Saturday night's main event, and the first match I want to talk about is R-Truth versus John Cena. This is an interesting rivalry based on, after the whole heel turn, R-Truth still had looked up to John Cena as a childhood hero, and even when he ate him through the table, he didn't believe that was the John Cena he knew. This match, I don't really 100% know if it'll be good or bad. I think it's going to be a lot more about the storytelling and what goes into the match. But I think for Truth, I don't think he's going to get the win here. I think Cena's going to get the win. But I still think Truth on SmackDown or something will show up and still support Cena. I just know Truth might actually be one of the people that brings Cena back to the light side at the end of his tour. I think if there's anyone who can really bring him back to a babyface, it's Truth, who just won't give up on loving John Cena. Next up, we have Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest locked inside a steel cage. This feud has been so interesting because I remember when they announced it for WrestleMania, a lot of people were confused where it would stem from. I knew that it stemmed from the Royal Rumble, in my opinion, just because that's where Damian Priest eliminated Drew. But a lot of people really thought the feud stemmed from Elimination Chamber. But I do think that their match at Mania wasn't bad. I'm happy Drew got the win. It was actually a lot better than some people expected. And I'm hoping this is really where they can end the feud and send Drew towards title. I'm going to take Drew to win here because I think here, after he wins, he's going to be more in the running for the U.S. Championship. Damian Priest, I don't 100% know where he will go, but I'm hoping that he can rebound quickly on SmackDown and still be in the running, but not at the top notch, but still have those feuds in the mid-card. Next up, we have Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn and CM Punk. This was the match we all wanted a Backlash, but instead of Sami, we wanted Roman. So at Backlash, we wanted Seth and Breaker versus Roman and Punk. But we're getting it here at Saturday night's main event, and we're having Sami instead of Roman. But either way, I think this will be a great match, especially because the way after they debuted as a faction, the way they tied Sami Zayn into all of it, actually makes him a contender for actually wanting to get at Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker like CM Punk. I personally think that Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker is going to get the win here. I just think they're too dominant and they need to keep the momentum going until Seth Rollins wins a world title. But I think him getting one up on Punk here and maybe setting up for a return for Roman around like Money in the Bank can really elevate this feud a lot more. And we'll just kind of see where it goes in the future. And finally, what I'm pretty sure is the main event, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight title. This is a quick feud. I mean, the Raw after Mania, they got it kind of going. A lot of people expected it to happen at Backlash still. But it's happening here to main event, Saturday night's main event. And this won't be horrible, in my opinion. I definitely think that Logan Paul is a great talent, even though everyone hates him. Jey Uso is always a fan favorite. They've actually built up a good storyline over the last couple weeks with Logan Paul keep knocking Jey Uso out, but Jey getting his one-up on him this past Monday with the super kick. I'm going to take Jey Uso to retain here. I think it'll be a close match, probably get some Logan Paul cheating, but I don't think it'll be enough to overcome Jey, as Jey would win and head into Raw to face Gunther on June 9th. And now for NXT Battleground. First up, we have The Culling, Shawn Spears, Nico Vance, and Brooks Jensen versus Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs. This match was really what nobody expected because it really just came about on NXT. And no one even expected this rivalry to stem. No one expected Hank and Tank to come get the save. No one really just expected this in general. And the fact this is a match on Battleground kind of can bother me just because I really was pulling for Ricky Sainz and Ethan Page to kind of get their match here, but if it's really gonna be them, then hopefully they just all can go crazy and have a great match. Because Hank and Tank versus Fraxium was definitely really good, stay and deliver, and I'm hoping Hank and Tank bring the same velocity and energy to this match here, so they actually just more put on a chaotic, wild six-way. I'm going to take Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs to get the win here. I think it's Sean Spears winning on NXT and kind of getting the attack. I think this is a way to really seal the deal for the rivalry. A quick one, but I definitely think it's kind of a way to get their get back after what happened on NXT. But I'm expecting just a chaotic six-way. Next up, we have the Women's North American Championship. Kalani Jordan versus the champ, Sol Ruca. I'm expecting another great match, just like their match at Heatwave last year. Gonna be a little confusing to see where Zarya fits in the puzzle in this match, to see if she's gonna be helping Sol against Kalani, or if she's kind of more just gonna be at ringside, or if she doesn't even come out at all. We'll really have to see Sunday night. But like with the chaotic six-way, I'm just expecting a great match. I mean, the chaotic six-way wasn't really expecting a great match. But this one, I just know based on their match at Heatwave last year, they have the capability of doing a great match, and they've had many matches since then that are always good. They're two women who are definitely the future of the women's divisions on the main roster. And I think Sol Ruca is going to retain here. But I think this will be just a good match. I think it's possible. Probably won't happen, but we could see a Zarya turn here. It probably won't happen. But I just think Sol will finally get it, as Zarya might look to chase her in a friendship-type way, but we'll just have to see. Next up, we had Stax versus Tony D'Angelo. The rivalry that we all had wanted ever since Stax started to get a little controversial with the Dawn. This is going to be interesting to see how the match actually works out. I was expecting it to be more like a street fight or something, but this match will still be very good on its own. I think, personally, Stax is going to get the win. I think this rivalry is actually going to go for a little bit and get to that street fight potential. But I think for the first one, I think Stax might find a way to cheat his way to a win. Maybe like a distraction on the Tron or with like a crowbar or something. But I'm expecting a brawl between these two that sees Stax get the win, and hopefully we see a stipulated match in the future. Next up, we have Stephanie Vaquer versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Women's Championship. A match that we've really all been waiting for, this one-on-one in NXT. These are two great talents who have dominated outside of WWE and are ready to take over WWE. I personally think Stephanie Vaquer is going to retain. She did just win the title back at Roadblock, and I'm expecting her to actually have a decent run with it. I think Jordan Grace will win it at some point, but I just don't think this is the time yet. But I really am going to expect a great match between these two. They're great talents. Both have dominated the world outside of WWE, and they definitely are the leaders of the best women's division in wrestling. Next up, we have Miles Bourne versus Obafemi for the NXT Championship. Some people are controversial about Miles winning the Battle Royal, but I personally think that it was good for his character. Plus, I wanted to see someone different challenge for the NXT title. This is where I think he possibly gets betrayed by NQCC. If not, just this is a good way to continue his singles run. But I'm still going to take Obafemi to retain here. He's so dominant as the champ, and I think we really need to get a top contender who really is the future of the company to really take the title off him. But I'm not expecting a horrible match, and I think this will be good. And finally, the main event, Trick Williams versus Joe Hendry for the TNA World title. This has been a good feud. The first time a TNA World title is ever going to be defended on a WWE event. The feud has stretched over TNA and NXT, all stemming from for Joe Hendry showing up on the NXT after Stand and Deliver and confronting Oba, and it's all led to this. I think Joe Hendry will retain, but I'm really excited to see how this match plays out, because these are two incredible talents, the futures of this industry. But Joe Hendry winning, I think, is the right call for TNA and WWE, because Trick, I'm hoping, will go to the main roster soon. But I'm hoping it's a crazy match between these two, hoping at main events. And I think this will be a great show in general. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you're enjoying these videos. And turn on that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.